Hey, y'all, it's good to see you. Come on in.
We have an adventurous soap today from Denton Majik.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. We're so glad you chose to spend this time with us. Thank you. And if you happen to be here during the live premiere, why, join the chat. There's an awesome group of folks from all over the world hanging out. They'd love to meet you, too. And what's our mention today?
Our mention today, it's a little bit bulky, but we wanted to show you in real life what this size looks like. This is what we use in our shave den to hold all of our soaps, and the shelf is the perfect size to fit 4 little stacks in each one. And here's the the door works. You can pick if you want it to open one way or the other way. So we've had a lot of fun decorating this with stickers, as you'll see in a picture of what this actually looks like in our den, but it's been working great.
Y'all, it holds 32 soaps each, so a little bit more than you'd think, and then these stack next to each other and fit together. So y'all, what a great solution for us. And what's our soap today?
Our soap today is Kusafiri, and it was sent to us from Denton Majik to review, and we are so grateful. The label on this is fierce.
Yeah, y'all, and that's fitting because it is an homage to a very well-beloved and not often covered Ralph Lauren cologne from back in the day, and I'm excited. Let's meet the soap.
All right, Kusafiri, which has really fun text. It's like an uppercase, lowercase, uppercase kind of vibe going on, is an homage to Ralph Lauren's Safari for men. I honestly had never heard of this, I have to admit. And the fun thing with Denton Majik is they're 2.5 ounce tubs, so they're a little bit smaller. They're glass, they're really sturdy, but they do fit actually in our den in a fun way in the middle because they are a smaller footprint inside. They really stack well.
Y'all, if you are a collector at heart, but you don't need the giant tubs for your den, you can collect a little ones, and y'all build up more of a collection at a comparable price. And I think the splash is 2 or 3 ounces
you're
as well.
right. I think so.
I'm excited, y'all. Let's unbox it. This is how they come from Denton Majik. All right, y'all, let's... Ooh, I love that.
Oh, yeah. Is there a splash hiding in there, too?
Oh, I think so. Oh, y'all, look at this.
Okay. Extra wrap for our protection.
This is like shaving with Polly Pocket.
Okay, you work on that one. I'll see if I can work on this one.
There we
Oh,
go.
you gonna help too, lady?
Y'all, look at that. King of the jungle.
wait.
Mufasa. Mufasa.
Oh, it might be. This will be our Mufasa.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
friends. All right, everybody get in the Jeep and put on your vest. We're going to go out for a little safari. All right, I think you should go first.
First one out of the Jeep.
But you can describe it to me. All
All
right.
right, look at that nice, cool label.
Excited. Y'all, this formulation on the Denton Majik soaps make one heck of a lather.
And it comes with a little stopper guy. And then, from what I remember, they're packed pretty full. So I know it's a 2.5 ounce,
And
but
it's a dense base, y'all. You need to get your stick under there.
to the brim. Like this barely wanted to come off.
Love it. We have Dork. We have Mabry Man.
Yes.
We have Truffle Shovel.
Now we have Kusafiri.
Now, all right, here we go. Take it in. No more.
See, I honestly have never been to a safari for realsies, so I really don't know if it's going to smell like being in the safari, but it might just smell like a fun adventure.
I have been to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
There you go.
So I've been
We're
on
gonna count that.
safari. That's Kilimanjaro safari for those of you who keep it
Okay, so let's see what my nose
All
finds
right,
here.
take it in.
Oh, okay. I really am outdoor.
Yeah?
I can tell it's an homage to like a cologne. There's a lot of scents in here.
Nice.
But the overall vibe that I get, I thought, like safari that you see on TV.
Right.
I was thinking it'd be either really dry grass scent
Right, sure.
or like super green. And this is completely right in the middle.
Yeah?
It's clean. It's not like a drier kind of
Right.
vibe.
So
like,
no animalic musk. Kind
no,
of,
nothing straight up animalistic. But there is, I know I'm outside immediately. Like I'm in an open air Jeep. I'm out adventuring.
She's
things.
a Jeep fan.
I am. Guilty pleasure. There has to be a different floral or something in the middle that we don't get a lot. because I can tell it's like a perfume tier type of quality.
Right.
So I'm assuming it's a type of floral or something that we don't always use, but it's making this bright blue happen.
Right.
It's not a fruit. I don't think it's anything gourmandy, but it's definitely something you'd get from outdoors. So it's almost creating like a pretty breeze in my nose. I don't know how that happens.
I think I speak for everybody when I ask you warm breeze or cool breeze. What are we looking at here?
You know, I feel like it's like the perfect temperature. I just always thought like Safari was like so hot you can't function. I don't know why.
Perfect date, y'all.
Like if my brain could take what an aquatic is made of.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you picture all the colors that you see, like the blue sky, the green around, like there's colors still in the Safari. That's happening here. So it's not an aquatic, but it's like how you'd recreate all those colors without having ocean around. Does that make sense?
Whoa.
So there's some type of a citrusy something and a florally something, and I'm definitely getting some greens. It's not vetiver, but it's creating a really gorgeous painting in my mind.
Love it. Now, if I were to create a Safari scent, it would kind of have a dusty scent to it sort of a thing. But no, this is more of a cologne kind of thing.
I think so.
Okay.
But I was assuming it'd be something like that. I not grungy, but I just was kind of more like the dirt and outdoorsy kind of vibe.
Colognes, right? That's kind of definitely a lane. Now, a smaller surface area on that top. What's the intensity that you're getting from it?
I think it's okay. Out of our selection so far from Denton Majik, I think Truffle Shovel is more potent, but I would say this is the next one.
Nice, because I can smell Truffle Shovel from here, y'all. Yeah, it's a beautiful intensity.
But this one has a good. It definitely like a 2.5 for sure. 3 maybe.
Nice.
I mean, once we get to the splash, I am really struck by whatever that mysterious like floral blue something in the middle is happening.
Nice. Well, Ralph Lauren. What beautiful scents are coming out of that house, y'all. So I'm kind of curious what a Safari one would smell like.
You ready?
Yeah, I remember.
I am very curious too. I don't know where this lands in the lineup of all the Ralph stuff going on.
Sure.
But I'm really excited because I never would have heard of it. Right. I didn't even know it existed until now. Right. But after smelling this, I can see why. Well, it's a fun one to bring back.
Polo green, that's Ralph Lauren, right? Polo red, we did that the other day. Yep. Those are Ralph Lauren and more the classic line. So this is, I think, more of an 80s, 90s.
Yeah, I get it. But I would say it could be, from smelling there, you could totally wear that every day and it would be still current somehow.
Oh.
I'm not getting like the throwback as much.
Right.
Something florally blue pretty is happening to me. I don't know. See what you get.
I'm going to join you in your wisdom.
Oh,
here we go.
It's not as masculine as I thought. I wanted to throw that in there. Because it does say Safari for men. I don't know if there's a Safari for women.
Right.
But it's very crowd pleasing. It's not like a straight up.
Right.
If that makes sense. Before you go, that was my last thing to say. See what you get your nose on there.
All right. Here we go. Taking it in. Going on Safari.
Safari, do you meet a nice pretty line?
Oh, I get it, y'all. I get it. Well, no, I think the first thing you said was really apropos because she said clean. And it is absolutely clean. And y'all, it's almost like if I took a picture of clean and turned up the intensity and kept making it cleaner and cleaner and cleaner until it was a little bit too spicy and started to get a little dirty again, getting so blue that it's purple and red again. It's kind of that thing, y'all. Whoa, hold on.
Was it what you were expecting?
Well, yes, but it's clean. It's a spicy clean because usually the spice kind of does take it to a dirtier place. You know, I think that's where the creeds are kind of founded on. But this is for sure a Ralph Lauren. I can feel how the DNA in this is the same as Polo Blue and it's the same as kind of those things like that. I
get the throwback in there 100%. Somewhere, but it's its own scent.
Right. And then some of those scent notes, y'all, have been sort of reimagined. So they are scent notes that could and are used in very fine, clean, dapper aftershaves and colognes, but they are turned up and rebalanced in a way that they kind of give a dirty, earthy, sandy kind of vibe to me in the background. And then all of those cleaner scents kind of build on top of it to kind of bring it back to a Polo Blue kind of feel to it. Oh, yeah.
I think my nose was just stuck in that mid-tier, but it makes sense. You'd have to have something under and over to kind of make that part sit the way it is.
Right. Y'all. Oh, this is lovely. And we do have an homage to another like version of Polo Blue that's like an extreme blue or something like that. Right. It's got like shades of that to it too. But I can tell that it's an earthier. Like you said, like that was an aquatic. This is not.
Right.
Like, y'all.
I don't know how did it make that distinction.
Okay. It's a lumberjack with a captain's hat on.
Okay.
That's what it is. Just
It's the
aquatic
personality.
enough to have that little character where you're like, oh, but the rest of it, you're going on safari.
And it's funny because I'm getting hit with sense of like, you know, when you go to a theme park, maybe it is Disney or something, and you can smell some of the stuff that they've put into the attraction to make it seem real. I'm getting stuff like that in here. Like, I know I'm outdoors. I know it's somewhere I've never been. There's definitely things around me that I feel like I would have had to pay a good amount of money to get to that location.
Right.
Like, there's just something in there that's kind of a little bougie, cologne maybe.
And not a menthol hit, but definitely, like you said, something cool. Something cooling and outside.
Which you would probably
underbelly
like
of
if you were
this.
at a safari.
Absolutely. This is not warm and humid, y'all.
No.
This is beautifully cool in a morning breeze.
And this is Marcus's KUN bowl.
That copper.
A copper.
Y'all. This is our bougie sprayer from Sean and Julie. Thanks, you guys.
And then this is our brush that our friend Josue sent to us. It's a Yaki 22, the cola color.
Cola brush.
Which just matched this vibe. I was feeling it today.
Let's see how we do this. Now, y'all, this is one of my favorite bases because look at this.
Just
Look at this.
immediately. You can see in that bowl pretty well, too.
Oh, and I don't even have that much on the brush yet. Okay, here we go. Now we're into Act 2 already.
Already. You know, I'm going to be so curious to see what is on that list of scent notes.
Oh, I know.
Like, now that we're lathering this up, I want to get my nose in there a little bit more, but I'm really stumped to try and figure out what is in here. Marcus is making
Sarah?
faces.
I didn't even make that much of a lather yet, but hold on. Smell that.
okay.
Smell that.
Oh.
Whoa.
What is that middle thing?
That, right? That is a 60s, 70s, 80s aftershave. That is
But
awesome.
it's at the other side. It's not the deep, spicy.
It's like
it's the bright side.
sugary, sweet side to
like
it.
bright over there somewhere.
Whoa, it's the herby sweet side to it. That's what it's. That was not in there. That is in this. That's why. Hold on.
Because I don't want to say it's green because it's not. But there's something like a. It could be like.
beigey,
I was gonna.
browny
Yeah, or
came out
even
of
like a basil or something.
It's that color. This smells like somebody who cares.
Yep, I'm with you.
This is somebody that's put together soup to nuts.
They do not live on the.
Well, like a leathery vibe to this or something. Y'all, this smells like Brendan Fraser at the beginning of The Mummy.
There you go. That's where
if
we
you
are.
need a lane because he smells good.
He does. He's got to smell good.
This just opens up into all kinds of stuff, and I think we're going to need some help. Can we
Yeah.
please see the scent notes?
There might be some things we can't pronounce on here. We're gonna
Right,
find out.
also from the sales page at Denton Majik.
Top notes: lavender, bergamot,
Got it?
aldehydes.
Which could be anything, y'all. I love it going on.
Coriander.
Yep.
Green notes.
Just green notes.
There's more. I think this might be the sneaky florals I was trying to figure out.
Oh, sneaky florals.
Artemisia.
Art
Art tells us.
amnesia. Art has amnesia.
Neroli
and
and
lemon.
lemon.
Beautiful. And then we're not even in the middle
But
notes
those
yet.
are like so vibrant. All of those scents have something to them.
The
that
lemon's there.
It's so there.
And you know what the lemon's mixing with? Because I'm reading ahead in the book. Rose. Smell for that
you
lemon
cheater.
and rose together.
See, I said there was florals
That's
in
the
here. I
sneaky
didn't know
floral.
what, but
it's
yeah.
binding with the lemon. But
Okay.
lemon itself has a little bit of a blossom, which mixing with the orange blossom could
And
be the
neroli,
neroli.
yep.
Y'all, this is
Wow.
kind of a house of cards with these
Okay,
scent notes.
but so
going
let's
on.
be official. Middle notes. We have tarragon,
I'm not even sure what that is.
carnation, cinnamon,
The son of a funeral director, y'all. Carnation does awesome things to me. And
and
then
then we have jasmine.
love it.
Rose, you said.
There it
but
is.
carnation and rose, those are separate.
Base notes of
You're right!
Marcus was right.
Marcus!
There's leather in this. And then,
is, there's straight up
I didn't even
leather
think there was. But it makes sense on safari because
does.
you're going after animals, and I'm told that
Some
leather
hides and
doesn't
stuff.
smell that
Maybe
good
the
on the
aldehydes
cow.
and the I don't know.
Right.
And then oak moss.
and
See that gentle green
sandalwood.
sandal-
Just a smooth wood to just be your foundation. And then a little musk, which
And
I'm
then-
guessing is not civet.
No, but then there's no more green after that.
Nope.
So oak moss was like the only green.
Right.
So we have sandalwood, musk, cedar, patchouli, and amber to round it off. Maybe
Amber,
the
a
sun's
little bit
setting?
powdery and spicy in the background, a little rocky
So,
perhaps.
did you notice how many scent notes there were? That's how you know. It's for sure an homage to some sort of something. And in this case, Ralph Lauren, know what's up.
This is named well, y'all. I love that this is like Ralph Lauren Safari. It's almost like Walt Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
going to be like a sense of adventure, but it's going to be a clean, beautiful scent the same way Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean is a fun ride. But y'all, it is tricky to name things. Zach and Melody at Moonsoap sent us a picture of a brush to help them name it, and we were like, 3 days later, we're like, how about this? They were like, oh, we named that 3 days ago. You guys got to be
I used to have that problem when I was trying to name my dances, too. It'd take forever. I could never decide.
So I love that they called this Safari because how descriptive is this? Outside, adventure, but still kind of clean and taken care of, because when you do go on safari, you have guides. That's what safari is about. Nobody goes on safari alone, right? You always have those really like adventurous, rugged guys who just know the animals and they're packing heat just in case.
Yeah, you gotta be able to trust them.
It's those guys. That's what this smells like, is that kind of adventure. You're going out, but you're going out taken care of. You're going out with a guide. You're going out for fun.
And it's fun, too, because we have had a few other homages to Ralph Lauren scents, but this is its own. You can tell it's from the same perfumery, but we do not have one that... It's almost like all of the little parts that we've smelled from them before put into one, maybe?
I think I might have cracked the code on this, but we're going to have to take a little deeper if I'm going to say it out loud. Okay, so there's no like lemongrass in this, but you've seen The Lion King enough.
Yes.
I think what this is, this is the classic blues of a Ralph Lauren aquatic mixing with the desert grasses that you might find on an African safari. Take this in and see if this is the surf and turf whiff.
I am with you, but it's still so pretty. It's like you were saying earlier, like the colors are just turned up.
Right.
All the nice parts of those scents are what they're using.
But that's what this is for me. This is the blues of the ocean and the grasses of the savannah put together in one thing. So it's not just safari. It's surf and turf.
It's almost like the first time we watched Lion King on our 4K TV and those colors came through and you're like, wow, there is that lens is so new.
And when you go to the Oasis scene, it's green and blue and it's those colors mixed in.
And speaking of colors, it's kind of funny because it's a black and white label, but I do think there might be some more colors in this.
Let's see what we can discover. All right, y'all, this is a 2-ounce splash and it is an alcohol base. It is not a witch hazel splash.
Am I going first?
You're going first. You're doing it all first today. Well, when you go on safari, you do want to push the weaker, smaller person out of the van first. I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you.
There's a lot of bouginess happening.
Oh!
Like, I know
Boozy or bougie?
Bougie.
Bougie!
It got fancy.
I'm going to imbibe too. Okay, here we go.
I think we just got to go for it because there's things happening.
Oh! Whoa!
Like I feel like I jumped into... Now this is really Ralph Lauren to me.
You know my brain just showed me? It showed me a handful of scenes from those old movies I used to watch and of the dad getting ready for the night to go out on a date. And he always has that moment where he goes...
Yeah.
And he gives his son a little slap on the face on the way out. That's what my brain showed me.
Oh, wait, is there a menthol in here?
Y'all!
What just happened?
And a little more of the polo blue that I'm getting in this. Oh, y'all, everything you love about Polo Blue, and then it takes it on safari out into the savannah. That's what this is. This doesn't let go of its foundation.
Does it smell different on me? Because I'm getting something different. Like, I get the color khaki in my eyes, or my brain.
Khaki in my eye. Y'all.
You smell good? She wants some.
Do you get that sense of the Polo Blue, the aquatic underneath?
But here's my thing. It is not completely blue. It's just a suggestion. Like, right when I think I was like, is it blue? It's not. But it's just close enough to give you that little Ralph Lauren thumbprint, I think.
Y'all, see, for me, I get both faces big time, and they're kind of hitting in the middle, and it's all Ralph Lauren Blue here, and then it's all those kind of herby, spicy grasses on this side coming together.
Is there actual menthol in this? Because I feel like I'm smelling tons of menthol.
Please hold. Oh, yeah. There's menthol in here, y'all. Well, that's the morning breeze on the safari, right? Yeah. But your friend Kendra just went on an actual safari. In fact, here are a couple of pictures.
Yeah, it was super fun to see because she would tell me about it, but to actually see what it's like being in the Jeep looking out, like from that lens looking down. Right. And she was just saying how there's certain times, like when they went out, it was pretty quiet. Other times they would catch like all the chaos and everyone interacting and how it was just different. Right. Like you were just a spectator. You were in their world. Right. It's a very different different experience than you'd think.
And y'all, I know it's silly, but Disney's Safari at Disney's Animal Kingdom, they have it figured out so that there's no like bars or there's no walls or anything like that. So it doesn't look like a zoo. It just kind of looks like you could reach out and touch all of these animals. And it's Disney, so they take really super good care of them. So y'all, if you do want to go on safari, but you want to smell like this.
Right. And be a little safer.
And I love that I can tell that it's a Ralph Lauren. I love that they kept enough of the polo blue or the polo green or the polo red, all that stuff we're kind of used to in the base of this, so I could know. Kind of like you're tasting a dish and you're like, I think I know the chef that made this.
But then maybe not. My other thing is that I was trying to figure out when you'd want to wear this. Only because, like, I read Safari and I think, like, okay, this is like a summer adventure vacation soap. But there's fun sides even to this splash with the menthol hit. Like, this could be you getting ready in the morning. This could be getting ready at night to go out somewhere. But I do feel like you have an adventurous spirit
and
somehow.
I think the way that the polo blue is grabbing onto those herbs and grasses kind of a sense makes this so unisex that it is delightful. It doesn't pigeonhole you into anything. It just could be yours. It could be mine. It smells a little different. It smells a little different on me. It smells different on the dog.
And it's a vibe to me still. Like, it is a place. Like, the fact that it's called Safari, I do feel like it's a vibe, it's an energy, versus like some of the other names that you give certain things, it dictates you'd wear it for a different type of event.
You know, rather than an aquatic on the ocean, might this be more of like a desert oasis?
That's what I was thinking. Only because even in Kendra's pictures, you could see like everyone had the water hole that they would go to.
The emerald pools.
Yeah, maybe that's just translation. I don't know.
Can you feel?
I think we can.
That.
That's for sure. And after reading those scent notes, there was a plethora to pick from. So what you think you have in your mind, you probably don't. Because I still feel like we haven't translated this as well as we could. It's kind of perplexing in a fun way.
Right. Well, it is a little bit of an enigma for me because it is so surf and turf, but I think that ultimate tug of war is what's making the heart of this so intriguing for me.
Yeah, and I do find that we're going to go back to this and want to whiff it occasionally because there are a lot of things happening here.
So, yeah, when we watch our shave and tell videos and we see him lather the face, that tells us a lot about how the base is made, how it functions. So while we don't do shaving here on the Barbershop Duet, we did want you to see how this lather...
In action.
Y'all, it's got altitude. Oh, look at that. I'm telling y'all, and this is our tiniest brush we have, and yet look at this.
It's happy magic right there.
I can't even feel the bristles.
Good
That's
thing you didn't
genius.
shave yet today. You could use this.
I did not shave yet today.
There you go. And you really don't need much. Like, we probably did too much for this, I gotta say. We have plenty left over.
The tiniest end of the stick, y'all. Did all of this and then some.
So I know it's a smaller tub, like 2.5, but it will last you, let's just say.
Right. And it's dense, y'all. That's one of my working theories. The denser it is, when you go to push it in the grooves, the less you need.
Right. Like when you push it down, you can tell there's some give. I mean, it really fights back a little bit.
Right. Oh, even a hint of evergreen?
I know.
You getting that?
But that's why I was perplexed, because when I read the list, there was only oak moss and green notes it said at the top. But I don't know what they are, because they are not easy to pick out. Like, that's what I meant earlier. Like, I thought it was going to be a drier safari, but no, there's some green at this safari.
Right. So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just have your best friend be an African lion, and he's going to make his way back to his family after a very long time. And when he does, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Well, you and your friend Pumbaa are going to go and dress up in a little bit of a Hawaiian outfit, do a little dance, and just about the time you're a big pig and he can be a big pig too, you're going to get your own. So, head over to dentonmajiksoaps.company.site to find this and all kinds of other cool stuff. Kusafiri. You can tell, y'all, that this is a little Aqua de Parma, Aqua de Gio kind of a line. This is in that generation of scents, but it takes it on an adventurous right turn into some beautiful masculine herbs and spices. What a fabulous scent. And y'all, the shave, I know, look at this jar, but there are months of shaves in here and beautiful, comfortable, dense lather shaves. Y'all, that Denton Majik formula is indeed something magical. Thank you for this.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, y'all. So we wanted to help indulge your inner sense of adventure with the possibility of winning a $20 gift card to Zingari Man. And all you have to do to be eligible is send us an email here to WeSetYou at thebarbershopduet.com. Mention Zingari Man and check back here on October 4th when we have our Alexa help us choose our lucky winner on the show.
Best of luck. It's funny, when I smelled the splash, I could tell it was more of that, like, a little bit more 90s vibe going on.
Right.
But then after the dry down, it kind of went away. Like, then it became more of a current thing. So this is a really, like, transformational soap from here to the lather and then back to this and then the dry down. Like, there was a lot of layers happening.
And what I like best about this one, y'all, it has a personality. There are some soaps that when we review them and I smell them the next day, I have to remind myself, oh, what was that one? Is that one we just reviewed? What does that smell like? There are some that when you smell it forever, the rest of your life, you go, oh, I know what that is. That has such an identity. It really imprinted itself on me the moment I smelled it. Y'all, this homage to Safari has got that in spades. I knew this right away.
Thank you so much for sending this to us. We are so happy to have this in our den. We are going to be whiffing this and using this regularly. I think it really hit us, and like, we didn't realize how much we needed more Ralph Lauren in our den, but now we know.
And with summer winding down, we only have a few more weeks to go out on these kind of adventures, so we picked the perfect time to do this.
We did. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.